First of all, I guess, as you probably know, the UK has had a long history of involvement in the United States nuclear weapons program. The UK hosted the first US nuclear weapons overseas, an assortment of bombs for various types of bombers and aircraft. And we've also been uniquely involved in the long-term support of strategic nuclear forces, hosting the largest overseas ballistic missile submarine base at Holyloch in Scotland. During the 1980s, the UK earned a reputation as the unsinkable aircraft carrier of the United States, to which it still has that kind of reputation. Today, the sole remaining base used to store US nuclear weapons is at RAF Lakenheath, which is in East Anglia, the bit that bulges out on the east of the country of England. The next base I want to mention is USAF Mildenhall, which is again in East Anglia. It's a staging post for the US flights to Europe and includes nuclear weapons based in Europe under the NATO Nuclear Sharing Agreement. The NATO Nuclear Sharing Agreement itself is a violation of the spirit, if not indeed the text, of Articles 1 and 2 of the Nuclear Proliferation Treaty, because at times of war, the transfer of nuclear weapons can take place to non-nuclear states. Another base in East Anglia, which is involved in the US Space Command's efforts, is at Feltwell, which is part of the US Space Surveillance Network. It hosts the US 5th Space Surveillance Squadron, which operates under US Space Command's 21st Space Wing, based at Peterson Air Force Base in Colorado. It's responsible for detecting, tracking, and identifying the status of objects orbiting the Earth and is part of the US Star Wars scheme. Two other bases I would like to mention very quickly. In Yorkshire, where I live, we have two bases intimately connected with the US Space Star Wars campaign, or rather program. They are at Memwith Hill, the NSA spy base, which has been there for quite some time now, and has also been involved in the domestic spying and other spying activities of the US, and also is a ground-based relay station for Star Wars. Fylingdale, as you probably heard of, is the ballistic missile defense early warning system, and that's being upgraded for Star Wars right now as we speak.